Hi. Hey, I wanted to take a quick minute here and kind of share some tips for you regarding how to organize. So that's a big topic, right? But I want to break it down for you. So in your house, you have many rooms, and in those rooms, you have many things that you keep, right? Well, if you are looking at it from the broad perspective of my entire house and every single room is cluttered and in disarray and I don't even know where to begin, you got to break it down. You got to zoom in to the highest priority. So start with the biggest pain point. And I use the word pain point because it's anytime you go into this space, how does it make you feel? And when you leave the space, it's a kind of out of sight, out of mind mindset that you keep to protect yourself. Now, we all do this, right? With all multiple different things. If you are stressed about finances, the first thing that you want to do is avoid it, right? Or not think about it. Or if the worst case scenario is the other side of the spectrum is you worry so much that you're depressed and you're sad and you don't even know how to resolve it or solve the issue. So the same with organizing in your house. Focus on one room at a time, one space at a time. And I always like to think about it as work on the part that's the hardest. So then once you overcome that part, like once you start organizing and cleaning out something that you've been avoiding for a year or two or plus 20 whatever years, then you can start to realize, oh, okay, that's not so bad. So you tackle the biggest things first, get those out of the way. Then you start minimizing your list to then prioritize the next steps. And then before you know it, your whole house is complete. You may not have a natural ability to organize, but I think the biggest struggle for people that I've realized is the accumulation of stuff. It's so easy to blink and 20 years go by and you have a whole house full of stuff and you're like, how the heck did I get here? Well, it's simple, right? We have lives. We live. And there's no judgment in that. We all do it. I've done it several times. I've moved enough to get to the point where I don't accumulate as much anymore. But you get to the point where you can identify how to move forward with what you have by focusing on getting rid of stuff. Just it's a mental block. I get it. So anyway, I wanted to just leave you with this idea that you don't have to solve every single problem in your house at one time. Actually, don't do that. That's way too much pressure and stuff to deal with. Focus on one room at a time, one space at a time, one area in a room at a time. A closet, start small. Maybe the biggest pain point, but start small there. Anyway, here's a quick tip for you. Wanted to leave it. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.